Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, episode 17, season 2, episode 17, and Never Give Up. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, season 2, episode 17, Never Give Up. And last episode, frick. The way that episode ended, you had Uzui on the ground, clearly badly beaten up. I don't believe he's dead. He's lost an arm or a hand or something like that. Inosuke got stabbed. Zenitsu pushed Tanjiro out of the way and he got caught in some kind of attack. So it's like, excuse me, everybody apart from Tanjiro is hurt. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. The title of the episode is Never Give Up. So clearly Tanjiro is going to be the one to carry this episode, it feels like. So yeah, before we get into this reaction, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. I know I was shocked the way it ended, but I still don't believe that Tanjiro is dead. I don't believe Inosuke is dead. I don't believe Zenitsu is dead. I am worried about Uzui though. Although I feel like if those three who are weaker than Uzui is, if those three live, then I don't feel like Uzui should die either. Even though he was the closest to the explosion, because Tanjiro was a little further away than him. The blood was coursing through Tanjiro's veins and he was having a hard time breathing. And then he couldn't really make out what Uzui was saying, and Uzui was moving toward him. I was about to say maybe Zenitsu, he did say that he can use his godlike speed only twice, because after that his legs are sort of paralyzed, like he loses strength in his legs or something. He only used it once during this fight to try to behead Daki. So he could probably sensing what's gonna happen, because he senses a lot of stuff especially when he is in his sleep state. He senses a lot of stuff. So in case he does sense this explosion coming, he could, in theory, use his godlike speed or whatever. Godspeed, Killua. He should be able to use that to get them out of the way, couldn't he? Like use the Godspeed, carry Inosuke, and then Tanjiro and Uzui. I don't know. Yo, this fight, man. When I didn't quite remember what happened to Zenitsu. I knew he pushed Tanjiro out of the way. I just didn't quite remember what was gonna happen. They didn't show what happened, and then he got stuck under some kind of rubble, and Gyutaro was like, I let him there because I know he's gonna die. I'm like, I knew he's not gonna die. It's the Inosuke part of it that's like, huh? He said he's able to rearrange his organs in such a way so when he felt he was about to stab him, Gyutaro said that he stabbed his heart. And usually when you stab someone's heart, that means they're dead. But I didn't believe that he was dead, so how could he live through that? And that was by rearranging his organs in such a way that he didn't actually stab his heart. I'm like, what the heck? The poison thing made sense. Well, I shouldn't be actually saying what the heck, because when he was trying to follow the demon through that little hole, and then he sort of like made his body in such a way that he was able to sneak through it. So I guess it is possible for him to do that in a way that his heart wasn't stabbed. And then he said that he was living on the mountain for most of his life, so he's like basically immune to poison, because mountain, you have vegetation stuff that are probably poisonous, and if you've been eating those kind of things your whole life, you should not, you should have some kind of immunity to it. So that part made sense to me. It was just the manipulating his organs thing that I'm like, huh? But either way, he's alive. Then he still got himself out of the rubble. Freaking frack. I love how excited I am when I see him do stuff. Like, Tanjiro he was basically the only one left at the moment, and he was facing Gyutaro, and Gyutaro was saying all these things about you weak, you pathetic, and all of that. Is that your sister? Is she your older or younger sister? And then he's like, she's my younger sister, and he's saying that you should be the one protecting your sister, even though she's a demon or whatever, or whatever. And then when Tanjiro picked up Nezuko and then started running away, and in Gyutaro's mind, he's just running away. And I'm like, that's not Tanjiro's style. He was indeed running. I just didn't know exactly why he was running. I thought maybe he was just trying to take Nezuko out of that situation and put her someplace safe. But then again, nowhere was safe, because this guy was like going to show up wherever you are. And then he got out there and then he started launching all these little things. And I'm like, what the heck is that going to do? It's not going to do anything. And then Gyutaro was like really like close to him, like just face to face, close to him. And he's like, I was waiting for this moment. And then he headbutted him. And I'm like, he's like, it is just it's just a normal headbutt. Like, that's not going to do anything to him. And I'm like, you don't even know how hard this boy's head is. And then, he started, in my mind, when he looked like he had vertigo, in my mind, I'm thinking it's just the headbutting thing, He headbutted him so hard that he couldn't see straight. But then he noticed the kunai, and the kunai was it poisonous? What was up with the kunai? I forgot exactly what the kunai did, but it clearly affected him. If he was poisonous, what would a poison knife work on this dude? Considering, is it wisteria? Oh, it's the wisteria thing. It was tipped in wisteria or something or other, right? Because that's the only thing that can affect demons, I believe. So it must be the wisteria thing. So yeah, he headbutted him, and then the wisteria stuff was there, and then Tanjiro's like using his thing to slice the head off. He's like, I need to summon all my strength. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you are clearly not going to be strong enough to do this. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe Nezuko, because, he had a dream about Nezuko, and all of that. So I'm like, maybe she's going to get out of the thing and apply pressure along with her brother so that they can, slice the head off. But then Uzui showed up. I knew he wasn't dead. And then he showed up, and then he's like, something about something about a song. Gyutaro said that he transformed his rotating side thingy into a song or something or other like that. And I'm like, just the visual spectacle of those two going at it was awesome. And Tanjiro was following along, with them, trying to get a chance to slice his head off, because he knew that Uzui was not going to be able to do it by himself. So he got up there, and then he swung the sword, try to cut the neck, and he still is not strong enough. And he's like, I need to summon all my strength, all my extra strength, 100% something strength or whatever. And then he started cutting and cutting and cutting. And while I'm in it watching all these things, I'm like, gonna cut it. Like, I'm super excited that he's gonna cut it. And while he's cutting it, slicing it bit by bit, and then the Gyutaro was like, I don't know if you're saying something around the lines of, even if you cut my head off, it's not gonna be the end because my sister is. I'm like, no, your sister is also her head is being sliced off by Zenitsu. And Zenitsu was doing his thing, but still wasn't going through. And that's when Inosuke showed up. And I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be like front and back. They're gonna slice it off. And yeah, they sliced his head off. And then so Tanjiro also sliced this guy's head off. And I'm like, yay. I love how both of their hairs rolled. They were facing each other. Like, I love that. And then, they defeated him. And then you see the wives up there looking in, and then the one that was super excited about the fact that they defeated him. And then Hinatsu just woke up and it's like, something's wrong. I'm like, oh, what the heck is wrong? And then they'll go to Tanjiro. And Tanjiro is having a hard time breathing. And I'm like, okay, so is it just that? And then you see Uzui speaking to him. He says like, run, it's not over. Excuse me. When he said it's not over, that's when I knew that it wasn't just the poison thing that was affecting Tanjiro. And then he's like, run. When he said run, then I'm like, okay, is it gonna explode? And yeah, explosion. Forget it, frag. Charlie, I seriously hope that all of them are safe, especially Uzui. I'm not really worried about the three, but Uzui, I'm worried about him, especially after we lost Rengoku. I don't want to lose another Hashira in this. So I'm hoping that he's gonna make it through this. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/feelingme, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.